promising myself that I would start a regular painting and drawing routine again for years. It's always on the back of my mind, so why am I not carving out even just the tiniest bit of time to do it? This is the Rambling Painting Vlog.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit.
I have been meaning to get back into this for so long. Can't believe I haven't made time for it until today, but the day is today. Let's do this. I need a comfy chair because I don't always want to stand while I'm painting. And I do want this to be sort of a relaxing, meditative thing. So I think maybe that's going to be the use for this thrifted armchair that's been sitting in here forever. Let's give it a shot. Welcome back to the vlog. I guess I'm finally sitting down and talking to camera, but I'm just sort of in a mode of trying to feel my feelings and move forward no matter what happens. The lighting's probably awful out here in the garage, but it is what it is. As you know, kind of things are up in the air with my job, feelings, and what I'm planning to do for next year. But I'm still just trying to take good care of myself. I've been sick most of the year so far. Holla to all the people who have been sick off and on all year. I know there's so many things going around between COVID and RSV to severe allergies and colds and everything else. I feel like everyone I know has been sick forever with like a never-ending cough. So I've been waking up in the middle of the night coughing a lot, and that is so draining. Or waking up like at 5 a.m. as I did this morning, coughing my lungs out. So I'm hoping to get in to see someone soon about this and knock this out because I'm tired of feeling so groggy. But I'm trying to get out and walk the dogs a ton. That always makes me feel better when I'm not feeling my best. I'm also trying to lean into the things in the past that I have always historically loved and maybe just haven't made time for in the last whatever many years, you know, since everything has gone down. Honestly, since the pandemic, things that I gave up doing that for some reason just haven't made their way back into my life. So it's kind of fun to get them going again. This is definitely one of them. If you're looking to do some painting, I highly recommend that you get just a simple pre-made canvas. I love to make my own canvases. I'll stop rattling that around. I love to make my own canvases. I have all the tools to do so and the knowledge. I did it all throughout my collegiate career, but I just have a bunch laying around that are pre-made that I need to make it through first. One thing you might not know about me is I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Painting and Drawing from the University of Washington. I absolutely love spending my collegiate days living in the sorority with all my friends and painting constantly in my senior studio once I made it up to that level. It was incredible, and whenever I go back to campus, I'm just like overcome with gratitude that I had that amazing, bizarre, confusing, wildly entertaining college experience. But anyways, I am a painter, and I have always absolutely loved painting. It's definitely one of those Zen tasks, as I talked about in the previous video. I love to just zone out, put on great music, and make some art. I don't judge myself. I just sort of live in that moment when I'm making art. It quiets my anxious mind, my busy brain, and I'm just zenning, putting things on canvas. Today, I just really wanted to, when you just want to make a promise to yourself and keep it. I have been promising myself that I would start a regular painting and drawing routine again for years. I feel like it's always on the back of my mind as something I should be doing. I feel best when I am doing it. So why am I not carving out even just the tiniest bit of time to do it? It's kind of like anything, exercising your mind, exercising your body, meditating, self-care of any kind is so important. And for me, this is bliss. And it's messy. It's rough, you guys, right now. I'm definitely a little out of practice, I'm not gonna lie. But as I said, I'm a very confident painter, a lot of experience. I just need to get back into the habit of painting all the time and being, gentle with myself. Artists, we tend to judge ourselves too much and never feel truly satisfied. Although when I look back at paintings years later, I always am like, wow, I did really beautiful work. But in the moment when I'm working on it and I'm in the trenches with it, I'm so just concerned sometimes if I'm doing what I want to be doing. I recently pulled out all my old sketchbooks from college and the years after. I kept a very regular art practice throughout my 20s, for the most part. A little bit into my 30s, but more off and on as I was moving into other hobbies, fashion blogging, video creation now, home renovation. There's a lot of other things that I like doing. It's fun to bring back something from your old life, from your childhood. They say that if you really want to live a happier life, you should think about the things that you loved when you were 8 years old, because those are often predicting what you will love for your life. They also say if you want to reconnect with your musical loving self, then you have to go back to the music that you loved in high school, and often that will kind of lead you on a path, but I don't know how true that is. I mean, what if you were into Korn in high school? Not saying that I was into Korn, but I listened to some crazy crap that I definitely wouldn't listen to today. This is a rambling painting vlog. Maybe that will be the title of this vlog. One thing I really love is I put out a new DIY renovation video on the main channel. So if you're over here, thank you. I feel like it's the real MVPs, the real close friends that are over here that care about this rambling and this random painting that we're working on here. I don't know. She's interesting, way too colorful. This is the underpainting. So typically you'll start with a deep red ochre, something in the warm tone family. So So you can plot out all of the darkest spots, the middle tones, and then hopefully kind of plot out the lightest spots. You can use a acrylic thinner medium to thin out your paint, make it more spreadable as you're kind of pulling color away. Or you can even go as far as I love to do, which is just grab a rag and pull away the color as you're kind of chiseling out the lightest and the darkest and the middle tone parts of your piece. Today I had a challenge though, as I was very eager to move into the next level, plotting out some of the actual light, dark, cool, and warm parts of the piece, shadows, the brightest parts. The problem is I do not have an adequate painting palette right now. So I have this whole cart here of supplies, which maybe we'll go through in another video because that thing is just meant to be broken right now. I totally lost track of what I was thinking. What was I even talking about? You guys, I don't know. Oh yeah, the palette. And I have to probably go in and start cooking dinner. Okay, back to it. The problem is, as we're getting back into the routine, I am realizing what I really need to stock up on, namely paint. I have the most bizarre collection of colors. I'm missing critical colors. I don't even have a white or black option right now, you guys. I just really need to get my palette together. I don't have anything in the yellow family, orange family. I have only 2 shades of green. There's just a lot that we need just to have a basic palette. So maybe we can go paint shopping. That would be a really fun video. It'd be really fun to go back to the college art supply store that I used to go to, when I was in my 20s art supply store that I used to go to, maybe find a new one in my current neighborhood so I don't have to drive all over town every time I want to buy something. And I guess we could just check the prices. I wonder if paint is cheaper online. We are working on a budget here after all. We're trying to spend as little money as possible, which is why I tried to at least get started with the colors that I already have, but it's not giving. So we'll get back to that in a future video. I am so excited that we finally did this. This feels kind of cool. Maybe I'm starting something here, sharing art online. I have some ideas. All right, next time. It's soap. If you're cleaning acrylic brushes, just really quick, get a little travel soap container. Usually ivory soap is the best. It just cuts through all the paint and you just rub the brush and it's like joyful and so cheap. All right, see you next time.